Welcome to Caricomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
Your face is about to become the thing that unlocks your bank account, your insurance claim, even your credit application. And most of us have no idea whether that face is just being matched against a photo we submitted or searched through a database of millions. Those are two completely different things, and the difference matters more than you'd think. If you've ever unlocked your phone with a glance, this already touches your life. And if the idea of your face becoming a password makes you a little uneasy, that's a fair reaction. Faces don't change. You can't reset them like a leaked password. But the fear usually comes from not knowing how these systems actually work. So today I want to show you what's really driving this boom, why it's probably not the surveillance nightmare you're picturing, and the one question that tells you exactly what kind of system you're dealing with. So how did face matching go from spy movie tech to something in your everyday life? Let's start with the number that got my attention. According to market research from Research Nester and others, the global facial recognition market is worth about $7.3 billion in 2025. By 2035, they project it hitting nearly $32 billion. That's more than quadrupling in a single decade. Researchers note that's actually faster than smartphones spread at the same stage of their life. When something grows that fast, it stops being a specialty gadget. It becomes plumbing, infrastructure, the stuff that runs quietly in the background. And that's exactly what's happening to your face. Now here's the fear I want to address head-on. Most people hear facial recognition is exploding and picture cameras scanning crowds. A Big Brother world where you're tracked everywhere you walk. That fear makes sense because the most publicized deployments are airport cameras and police databases. Those are the stories that make headlines. But the market data tells a very different story. Analysts found that access control, the systems that let you into your office, your bank, a secured room, makes up more than 38% of the market. That's the single biggest slice. And access control is what's called a one-to-one comparison. You show your face, and the system checks it against one stored image, the template it already has of you. It's not hunting through millions of strangers. It's just asking, are you the person you claim to be? For the everyday listener, that's the difference between a lock that recognizes your key and a camera that memorizes every face in the room. Most of this growth is the lock. So why is this suddenly everywhere? Two reasons. First, the technology got sharper. Researchers say 3D facial recognition took over the market in 2025, claiming more than 42% of it. Instead of reading a flat picture, these systems map the actual contours of your face, the depth, the curves. That makes them much harder to fool with a printed photo or a flat deepfake. For anyone worried about being impersonated, that's genuinely good news. The second reason is cost. Analysts report that cloud-based platforms made up about 54% of new product launches. Translation: companies no longer need to buy million-dollar hardware to use this. It runs over the internet, priced by usage. It's the same shift that took digital cameras from expensive specialist gear to something in everyone's pocket. Once the price dropped, the tool spread everywhere. So here's the insight that changes everything. The real question was never, is facial recognition growing? It's, which kind is being used on me? One-to-one verification, proving you're you, is a totally different act than one-to-many search, hunting your face through a crowd. And almost all of this boom is the first kind, not the second. So let me leave you with the simple version. Your face is becoming a password, and that market is quadrupling in 10 years. But most of that growth is systems checking your face against one stored image of you, not scanning crowds of strangers. The question that tells you which is which: is it comparing me to myself or searching for me in a database? Whether you carry a badge or just carry a phone, knowing that one question turns fear into control. The full breakdown's in the show notes if you want to go deeper.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, Caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.